I always remember yung sinasabi po ni Ma'am Rosana, which is hindi naman parang all the questions sa NCLEX mo. Pero talagang parang apply ko to on the day of my exam. Na sabi niya, out sa 4 choices, pag standalone question, if alam mo yung tatlong, for example, yung question, hindi mo alam talaga yung answer, pero yung choices, alam mong hindi yun yung sagot. So, you choose yung wala kang alam. Kasi alam mo yung 3 na hindi talaga yun yung answer. Pero yung isa, parang nagda-doubt ka pa eh. Kung ito ba talaga. Pero alam mo naman yung 3 choices na mali talaga yun. So, yun yung answer mo. So, which is ginamit ko yun sa practice questions ko din. Totoo naman po. So, yun, isa lang yun. Tapos, it would be really parang helpful, again, to know the concepts. Kasi pagdating naman sa practice questions po, kung may alam ka lang, tas mag-use ka ng critical thinking mo, talagang mapipinpoint mo or malalaman mo kung alin doon yung sagot. Kasi mag-aano ka eh, parang magka-crush out ka, hindi ito yung sagot, hindi ito yung sagot. Tas pag dalawa na lang yung natitira, ano lang talaga, parang connect it always kung ano talaga yung ina-ask sa question. Yun po.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to iPass Online Review and Mentoring Academy. My name is John, and I'll be your host for tonight. Here at Hope Talk, we invite successful iPass Online Review candidates in the NCLEX to share their wonderful stories and learnings from their journey in achieving the goals of becoming registered nurses in the USA, Canada, and Australia. I am thrilled to share the inspirational journey who recently passed the NCLEX. Her path was not easy, filled with setbacks and challenges. However, her dedication to a structured study plan and her ability to stay motivated through it all led them to success. Let her story be a beacon of hope for all aspiring nurses. With that, I would like to introduce to you our newest NGN passer, Miss Benjamin Tibon, one of the Health Carousel Scholars.
Good evening and good morning and good afternoon to international students.
Thank you, Miss Bench, first of all, for accepting our invitation for this Hope Talk.
Yeah.
Definitely, you'll be able to inspire and motivate a lot of our classmates while watching your videos. Po. Ma'am Bench, where are you currently located? Po?
I'm in Cebu po.
Cebu.
Yes, po.
Nice. And Ma'am Bench, we are really excited on what's in store for you, no? Kung ano yung journey natin to NCLEX. Could you share first po, your educational background and your working experiences?
I graduated po last 2011 po. So that's 13 years ago. And when it comes to work experience po, 3 years po yung work experience ko. That's 2017 to 2020. And then, kasagsagan yun ng pandemic. And my father wanted me to stop. Kasi nga, medyo, hindi naman may edad na yung father ko. It's just that, parang gusto niya din maprotektahan yung family. Di ba? Pag nurse po, pumupunta sa hospital, tapos pwede mo madala sa bahay. So, yun, I have to, which is timing din naman kasi pa-end na din yung contract ko. So, yun, I obeyed my father naman. So, yun.
We appreciate po the emotions that you are sharing po. Ma'am Bench, but what is the reason po why are you being emotional at this point?
Siguro because I was hoping to continue my nursing career and of course with the parang goal in mind to go to the US. So that's 2020, di ba? So after 4 years, doon ko pa parang nabigyan yung sarili ko ng gut to take the NCLEX. So I think yun yung somehow emotional sa akin na maybe I could have parang continued ba career. But okay lang kasi I know that God has plans naman, better plans. So for sure, maganda yung plans niya for me.
I agree with that, no, Ma'am Bench. So, Ma'am Bench, those within 4 years po, no, from 2020 up until now, are you currently working po?
Right now po, di ba po nag-review ako. So I chose to actually resign sa work ko. Yung previous work ko po is an admin po, church admin. By the way, I'm a born-again Christian po. Kaya I believe at that time, I'm called to serve the Lord by working as an administrative assistant po. So after that resignation ng 2020, nung nurse po ako, I guess nakapag-work po ako 2021 ako. Opo, January 2021. So yun na yung parang I felt God was calling me at that time to serve the church. So nag-end po yung pagiging admin ko sa church no last year, July. July 15, 2023. And actually po, what's good is that nakuha ko yung result ko sa NCLEX that I passed after a year. So that's July 15, 2024. Wala lang, parang
Wow.
na-amaze lang ako kay Lord.
So imagine, ma'am, it took you 1 year for you to receive the result.
Oh.
But when did you start po your review? And how did you find out IPAS or Health Carousel?
I started reviewing po sa IPAS September 5, 2023. And then, because of Health Carousel, so nakita ko po kasi yung Health Carousel sa Facebook po, together with my husband, married na po pala ako. Kasi right before we got married po, we parang agreed na this is the path na we want to take after the wedding. So, married po ako December 2022. So, nag-work pa po ako hanggang July last year, right? So, yun. Actually, nakita ko yung Health Carousel June 2023. So, parang leap of faith po talaga siya for me. Kasi, yun nga, parang ang tagal ko na sa nursing field. Tapos, am I really sure that I'm gonna parang take this path? So, yun, twice po kasi ako naging church admin na na-stop ako tapos bumalik ako. So, I've decided talaga na ano na ba talaga yung tatahakin kong career and forever na siya nagagawin ko. So, I really decided and parang prayed to God kung ano ba talaga. So, na-decide ko na mag-nurse talaga ako. Kasi yun naman yung parang I graduated at, diba? So, yun po, sir.
Thank you for sharing, Ma'am Bench. And you mentioned po, no, September po kayo nag-start to review online.
Yes,
And
po.
when did you take your exam po?
July 11 po, this year. So, that's 10 months po of review.
10 months of review. And it doesn't matter naman how many months did you prepare for this exam, as long as you are prepared for
Yes.
this.
Yes po.
And Ma'am Bench, can you share us po, how did you structure your study plan from the time that you enrolled with the online review?
Nung nakapasok na po ako sa IPAS, may mga instructions po sila. Very clear po yun na instructions. And then, parang at first, I tried to, late enrollee po kasi ako. So, August yun ng cycle 11, nag-start. So, kumbaga, parang nahirapan ako actually pagpasok ko. Tapos, again, 13 years ago na po ako graduate. So, minake ko po first, which is wrong. Which is, dapat parang i-take note din to ng mga aspiring nurses na yung first kong ginawa is bumalik ako sa books. Especially, ang first kong coach po kasi is si Sir Geno. Tapos parang ang nakuha ko sa kanya, especially, kinakabahan ako, hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin ko. So, basta sabi niya, balik lang sa anatomy and physiology. So, book yung binalikan ko, which is parang focus ako sa book. Tapos, parang kinalimutan ko muna yung live lectures. Kasi nga, parang gusto kong mag-learn more, mag-dig deep dun sa anatomy and physiology. So, which is wrong. Kasi I have to catch up with my classmates. So, after that, nalipat ako sa ibang coach, si Miss Kim Lim. So, yun, parang trinay niya akong parang i-backtrack and ibalik sa na dapat daw, parang balikan ko ulit yung mga live lectures na na-miss ko, which is I did. So, yun, ang maganda is nasundan ko yung mga live lectures ulit, especially the second cycle. So, yun, nakapag-complete talaga ako ng cycle, which is cycle 12.
Thank you for sharing, Ma'am Bench. So September 2023, you started your journey with the online review. And then, on which month did you change your course of review?
I think mga naka 1 month ako noon na naka-book lang ako. So, nasa mid-October na po ako naka-start talaga.
And during that time po, you are working po, tama, no?
Wala na po. Naka-focus na
Wala
po
na
sa
po.
review. Yes.
So meaning, ma'am, you are focusing with your review from September up until July without working po, tama po ba?
Yes.
Thank you for sharing, Ma'am Bench. No? At least our classmates will be able to grasp kung ano yung time kung paano po kayo nag-review. Even though you are working or not working, it's really possible talaga to pass this exam no matter what. It's our time management lang nagiging kalaban natin.
Yes.
And speaking of that, how do you manage your time effectively during your
Mm.
course of review?
Yes po. Ang ginawa ko po is ako ng schedule na para ma-organize yung topics ko na parang i-review. So aside from live lectures, ang ginagawa ko po, 'di ba, every evening naman yan dito sa Philippines. So every morning po, the first 3 months, parang sagsag lang talaga ako sa mga subjects, especially na weak ko na areas. And then last na yung parang strong ako doon. So from 8:30 a.m. hanggang 11 a.m. And then magluluto ako ng lunch for me and my hubby. And then balik ulit ng review 1 p.m. hanggang 5 p.m. In between po, pag parang parang sleepy, nagnanap naman po ako. And then balik ulit ng 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. hanggang 12 midnight, yung live lecture naman po. So yan lang talaga yung ginagawa ko Monday to Saturday. Sunday naman for me is parang day ko with the Lord, Sabbath day. So nag-church ako, nag-serve. For me parang hindi naman serve kasi nasa music ministry ako before, pero in-stop ko talaga in order to focus sa review.
Thank you, Ma'am Bench. So you're saying po, no, in a week, you make sure that you have time for prayer and for God. And also, at the same time, you are giving yourself time to rest in a way.
Yes po.
So it's possible po talaga, no, in a week, even though we are currently not working, we made sure na nakakapag-rest po tayo and nakakapag-unwind tayo at the same time.
Yes.
Otherwise, it will be exhausting sa part ninyo, no? Kasi yung schedule niyo po is like the whole day. Morning,
Opo.
afternoon, and evening. So imagine, ito yung nagiging schedule nyo for the rest of 10 months. Grabe, Ma'am Bench. Saludo po ako sa inyo. Do you experience po any challenges? Or do you face any challenges during the time na nagre-review po kayo?
Actually, by God's grace naman po, wala po akong na-experience na super, parang grabe. Kung meron man, wala akong matatandaan. Actually, wala talaga. Wala akong maisip. Kasi for me, yung NCLEX, parang I offered this to God. So, si God na po bahala kung ano yung ibibigay niya sa akin. Basta maging, diligent, focus, sa review. Yun lang.
Napaka-gaan din po sa loob na, ma'am, no? Whenever you are doing something for your goals, no? Or for your future, spiritual guidance is really important. Kasi minsan doon tayo kumakapit na lakas. In a way, we cannot proceed with something na walang spiritual guidance at all.
Opo. Ang hirap.
And what made you decide po to avail the coaching program during the beginning of your review?
Actually, again, no, si Sir Jano yung first na nag-coach po sa akin. Doon pa lang, ang dami kong natutunan sa kanya. Sa kanya actually, ako nag-ask ng maraming questions. Kasi nga, hindi ko alam paano mag-start, ano yung gagawin ko. Tapos, di ba si IPAS nagbibigay ng, yung mababasa mo dun sa parang first few days na enrolled ka po sa kanila, yung Pomodoro Effect. Tama po ba?
For
Pomodoro
newly
Effect.
enrolled students, yeah.
Opo. Tapos may, din sila, binibigay sila na parang to help you schedule your review, and then yung may review, parang monitoring po, para makita nyo yung progress nyo. So, laking tulong po sa akin yun. So, yun po. Very effective po yung ginawa ni IPAS.
Thank you, Ma'am Bench, for sharing this. Most especially sa mga students who are new here, no? Maybe you can check po the Moodle account for newly enrolled students about the Pomodoro technique, the Gantt chart, the activity tracker that you have mentioned, created by Sir Mark Zaspa. So this will really help you to track your progress along the way. In the beginning, you will not appreciate it, siguro, no? Kasi hindi niyo alam yung gagawin niyo. But that's the reason why we have the coaching program. Sometimes they will help you to explain what is the purpose of having this tracker. And are there any additional study resources po na ginamit po niyo?
Yung binasa ko po yung parang recommendation on timeline and resources ni Sir J. Padong. Diba sinabi niya doon sa phase 1, 1 to 3 months, Saunders, La Charity, Roadmap to NCLEX with iPass Online. So, ginawa ko po yun. Hindi lang siya, ang ginawa ko po is nag-live lectures po muna ako first. Tapos, in-incorporate ko na doon yung roadmap. And then, after nabasa ko yung whole roadmap po, pinaprint ko po pala siya, parang bookbind. Para, iba po kasi pag physical na nababasa mo, hindi lang siya online ba. After that, I think bandang March, pa-end na yung cycle, February 28 ata yun na end. Tapos nung March, nag-start na ako ng QBanks. Na-use ko po din yung Moodle na QBanks po. Tapos Saunders na questions po, and ibang subjects po ng Saunders po, especially yung weakness na area ko, binasa ko talaga yung content niya. And then yung questions ng Saunders din. And then Let's Charity. So, yun po yung naging resources ko talaga na for me, enough na talaga for the NCLEX.
Thank you for sharing, Ma'am Bench. So you're saying po, no, what you did is you did your mastery concept. After that, that's the time that you will do your practice questions. So that's the advisable way of passing the NCLEX, no? You really have to gain your knowledge first before answering questions. For some, no, minsan na-excite tayo, ano ba klaseng questions ang meron sa NCLEX?
Which is yun ang ginawa ko.
Okay.
Asking score, ay, ang baba.
So that's where, parang we realize na it's really important pala na we have this concept mastery first before doing the practice test. Kasi if you do your practice test first, just for curiosity, that's okay. Pero don't do it like every single day. That's not the way for you to, to study. Kasi, or else, wala tayong matututunan sa part na yun. We reserve those practice tests at the latter part, at least 2 to 3 months prior to your examination date. Para maganda is when you do your practice test, you have already your knowledge to NCLEX. Para ang gagamitin mo na lang when you answer practice test is more of your critical thinking skills and your stock knowledge. Rather than puhulaan mo kung anong tamang sagot. And ano yung mga study strategies that you found most effective in retaining po and understanding the concept?
Siguro for me, yung sinasabi always ni Sir J na repetition is key. For me, yun talaga yung pinaka nag-help sa akin na ma-retain ko yung mga concepts po. Especially when answering practice questions po. Talagang mababalikan mo talaga. It's because you repeat and repeat and repeat the topics po.
Apart from that, ma'am, repetition is really the key to success or passing the NCLEX. Do you have any tricks or techniques na, kunyari, para ma-retain yung information sa'yo? Like, do you do post-its? Do you have mnemonics, flashcards, and all? Ano po yung ways niyo?
Nung first po, tinanong ko din si Miss Kim Lim nito na paano po kayo po nare-retain din yung mga in-study niyo po? Kasi actually, totoo yung parang nakakalimutan mo siya after a week. Ay, parang kaka-learn ko lang nito, tapos parang nawala agad. So, yun. Sabi niya, post-its po. Very helpful po talaga. So, yun na yung ginawa ko. Though hindi ko pinost po siya sa wall. Kasi for me, pag i-post ko siya sa wall, parang hindi ko siya parang babasahin ulit eh. So, nilagay ko na lang siya sa yung bookbind ko po. Wait lang. Ito po. Binookbind ko na road. Parang kada naglagay po kasi ako dito ng, ang tawag dito, inassign ko yung mga topics dito. Di pa po walang page or table of contents yung roadmap. So, parang naglagay na lang po ako ng, para malaman ko kung eto na ba yung endocrine. So, dun ko nilalagay, in-insert yung mga post-its ko. Para pagbasa ko ulit ng roadmap, makikita ko siya ulit. Tapos, babasahin ko ulit. So, diba, again, repetition. So, nare-retain talaga sa mind ko.
Natutuwa ako on how you structure your study plan. Talagang lahat prepared at all talaga. And minsan talaga is Kapag uma-attend tayo ng mga live lectures or recorded sessions, sometimes inulit natin siya because we cannot understand the very first time. Tapos kapag may mga topics po kayo na hindi naiintindihan, do you also repeat those recorded sessions po?
Yes po. Especially yung cardio, very heavy po kasi siya na topic. So, like weeks prior to my exam po, talagang binalikan ko siya. Tapos nag-cardio pa ulit ako sa Saunders. Like, lahat ng resources ko. Tapos yung La Charity ulit, yung mga questions doon. Para talaga ma-understand ko siya fully. Maybe we cannot parang perfectly understand, no? Pero at least, na-understand mo yung paano siya parang nile-lecture ni Sir Jay or even the rest of the topics or subjects po.
And how do you evaluate naman ma'am, yung mga weakness and yung strengths ninyo during sa preparation nyo to NCLEX?
Yung Q-Bank ko po kasi, nung first ko siyang ni-use, may assessment siya. So, malalaman mo talaga kung gaano ka ka-prepared for NCLEX. So, dahil doon, nalaman ko ano yung, kasi ilalagay nila ano yung weakness or strengths mo. Especially yung weakness mo, dapat babalikan mo yun. So, nalaman ko doon. Tapos after assessment ulit, iba na naman yung parang weakness ko. So, yun na naman yung isa-study ko ulit. As in, so, helpful talaga yung ma-assess mo saang area mo dapat mag-focus din.
I agree with that, Ma'am Bench, no? On top dun sa inaaral mo talaga or attending the live or the recorded sessions. Practice test is one of the things that you can check po, no? Your progress, kung may nalalaman ba tayo or not.
Yes.
Kasi dun yung mapapansin, no? It's either, is it the knowledge or the strategies on how to answer the test, di ba? Sometimes you know what the concept is about, yung tinatanong questions. But sometimes, nalilito tayo dun sa mga options na meron si NCLEX. So in a way, using the practice test will help you to enhance more of your clinical judgment and your critical thinking skills.
Yes.
So this is why IPAS have provided po such numerous question banks talaga. Even dito lang sa model account natin. But for some who are wanting to avail question banks, we have partnership with UWorld. So don't forget po, now we have discount. It's only $189 US. Ang original price niya parang, if I could remember, nasa $250 USD. So for those classmates natin who are almost 2 to 3 months prior to your examination date, please don't hesitate to email IPAS processing for you to avail the discount. So thank you, ma'am, for sharing. No? But how do you stay motivated po all throughout your NCLEX journey? Kasi parang you have prepared this for 10 months, no? Were there any times po ba na you feel having self-doubt and all? And how do you overcome that?
Yes, of course po. I think many times. Especially, pag natithink ko lang na 13 years ago pa ako graduate, parang kakayanin ko ba to? Parang, will I have the capacity or the ability, even the, parang yun, strategies, pagiging critical thinker, parang kakayanin ko ba? So, yun, I think very important po na again, maging connected ka kay Lord, no? I-involve mo siya in every review mo. Basta pray ka lang palagi every time you start your review or prior to starting your review, you pray na sana ma-understand mo yung isa-study mo or review mo ngayon. Tapos, parang sometimes po kasi pag low yung scores ko, mas nata-challenge ako to really work hard, to really parang aim for the best. So, hindi siya yung pinanghihinaan ka ng low pag low yung scores mo. Doon, maybe may part sa'yo na parang madi-discourage ka. Pero again, parang you have to think, what's your goal? Why are you reviewing? So, you know na your goal is to become a USRN. So, yun yung dapat isipin mo. So, yun nga, nata-challenge ako every time may scores ako na hindi man lang naka 50%. So, yun po. For me, the best po talaga yung mindset nyo po and perspective nyo sa life na maging positive ka lang.
Thank you, Ma'am Bench, for sharing. Kasi in a way, no, during those times, around 2020, pandemic year talaga yan.
Opo.
So, I know yung opportunity was taken away from you, but for your safety purposes.
Yeah.
But again, hindi mo pinabayaan yung sarili mo na bumalik sa pagiging international nurse. And I know this is your dream talaga.
Yes.
Everyone's dream to become an international nurse. That's why we are taking this NCLEX exam. For some, no, regarding the practice test, they are too hard on themselves in having parang high scores. But it's not about the scores naman talaga.
Yes.
No? It's how you learn dun sa practice test na yun. Always read the rationals kapag mali ka dun. Or even correct yung answers mo. Kasi kapag yung correct yung answers mo, and then mamaya, chumamba ka lang dun sa part na yun, it's also good to read yung mga correct answers mo na rationals apart sa mga mistakes mo. And this is how you keep yourself motivated. I like what you said, Ma'am Bench, no? Yung visualize mo yung sarili mo that I really wanted to become an international nurse. So this is how you motivate yourself para maging focus ka on your NCLEX goals. And with regards to ano naman, sa practice test, how do you approach difficult type of questions without sharing kung ano man yung lumabas sa exam?
I always remember yung sinasabi po ni Ma'am Rosana, which is hindi naman parang all the questions sa NCLEX mo. Pero talagang parang apply ko to on the day of my exam. Na sabi niya, out sa 4 choices, pag standalone question, if alam mo yung tatlong, for example, yung question, hindi mo alam talaga yung answer, pero yung choices, alam mong hindi yun yung sagot. So, you choose yung wala kang alam. Kasi alam mo yung 3 na hindi talaga yun yung answer. Pero yung isa, parang nagda-doubt ka pa eh. Kung ito ba talaga. Pero alam mo naman yung 3 choices na mali talaga yun. So, yun yung answer mo. So, which is ginamit ko yun sa practice questions ko din. Totoo naman po. So, yun, isa lang yun. Tapos, it would be really parang helpful again to know the concepts. Kasi pagdating naman sa practice questions po, kung may alam ka lang, tas mag-use ka ng critical thinking mo, talagang mapipinpoint mo or malalaman mo kung alin doon yung sagot. Kasi mag-aano ka eh, parang magka-crush out ka, hindi ito yung sagot, hindi ito yung sagot. Tas pag dalawa na lang yung natitira, ano lang talaga, parang connect it always kung ano talaga yung ina-ask sa question. Yun po.
Kasi different people, different approach ng practice test, no? For sure, kung saan sila komportable, kung paano nila inintindihan yung question, is ganun nila sasagutin. So for you, Mama, you are using more of your mastery concept.
Opo.
And the test-taking strategies. So talagang meron yan eh. Dapat talaga, hindi lang knowledge ang meron tayo. You also have to learn how to strategize yung mga question na meron tayo. That's why we have this recorded po and live with regards to the test-taking strategies under Coach Jamie. Kasi para malaman natin kung ano yung mga keywords and type of practice questions na pwede nating matuto dun sa type of yung NCLEX style practice questions. And ito yung mga ways mo, no, how to strategize any types of parang complex questions na meron si NGN. May napapansin din ba kayo mga parang patterns and common themes during the actual exam?
Actually po, during my exam, for me, mas madami talaga yung case studies ko. I think 5 to 6 yun. Pag inaral mo talaga yung NGN din, and mas madali na lang siya pagdating ng NCLEX. Kasi alam mo na, kabisado mo na ano yung mga ways, ano yung mga ina-ask niya. Tapos for me din kasi, pag nagpa-practice questions din kasi, pagdating ng NCLEX po, Sir John, parang nasabi ko po na, yung mga practice questions po, I realized I was training my brain na pala to answer the real exam. So naka-help talaga for me yung nagpa-practice na talaga ako everyday. 85 questions a day. Minsan nga, at times, more than 85 ako. Like, umaabot ng 200. Yung sa Moodle po, may 100 questions, may 50 questions doon. Naka-try po akong isang araw, 100 questions po. So, patrinay ko po talaga. Not because parang gusto ko lang siya ma-achieve, but I just want to really experience the questions ba? And saka ma-assess ko yung sarili ko kung paano ba ako mag-attack ng questions, paano ko ba siya in-answer. So, yun po. Nakaka-help po talaga na may strategies ka. Kasi by the time na nag-NCLEX ka, nakakakaba, pero parang, yun, sabi pa ni si Sir Jay ata yun na follow your gut pag alam mo na parang yun talaga yung answer. So, nakapasa naman po ako ng NCLEX. So, I think very helpful din yan.
I agree with that, Ma'am Bench, no? You have to trust your instinct. Kasi at some point, nadaanan niyo to. Nadaanan niyo yung topic na yun. Nakalimutan niyo lang, somewhere over there dyan sa mind niyo, nandiyan siya.
Yes po.
So, minsan natatakot yung mga students, no? In taking the NCLEX because of the NGN.
Okay.
So, with what you shared, Ma'am Bench, no? I guess this time, marami na magtitake ng NGN. Kasi, hindi lang yung format ng exam ang kailangan nating i-focus on. It's the concept mastery talaga. It will always boils down mastering your concept. Kasi kapag wala tayong knowledge with the concept, it will be difficult for us to analyze yung mga questions tulad ng NGN. Kasi it's a different type of questions na yun, no? More of real life scenario. You really have to visualize yourself in the situation. Dun sa questions na yun. Kung na-visualize mo yung sarili mo on that situation, it will be easier for you to find the correct answer.
Tama.
Kasi kailangan, hindi tayo pwede mag-procrastinate din at some point. You really need to have the focus during the time of your preparation. Hindi mo hinaya yung sarili mo na, okay, 10 months ako, 10 hanggang 10 months. Parang hindi mo kailangan maging stricto dun sa part mo. As long as you are ready to take the NCLEX, then that's the time. Para rest assured, you really have to at least 6 months of preparation, like what you said, Ma'am Bench, no? It will still depend on the situation of the individual. Kasi sa community natin, no, we have nurses who are working full-time. We have nurses working part-time. Iba nag-work from home. Iba hindi nag-work, focus sa family. So, ano mo yun, yung structure ng study plan natin, it will really depend on your situation. And nakaka-experience din po ba kayo ng stress and anxiety during the time na nagre-review po kayo? And ano po yung ginawa nyo to overcome those?
Pag-iisipin mo lang yung, kahit wala ka pang ATT, parang isipin mo lang yung NCLEX, parang, kaya ko ba to? Parang sure ba talaga ako sa ginagawa ko? So, yun, parang, yes, meron po, many times. Pero, nung palapit na po yung NCLEX, yung may schedule na po, may ATT, tapos yung schedule na po. Ang bandang May ko yung na-receive yung ATT ko. Tapos, sinabihan ko agad si Miss Kim na may ATT na ako. Nag-ask po talaga ako sa kanya. Kasi syempre, nag-a-assess siya ng students niya, di ba, na kino-coach niya. So, alam niya kung ano yung kapasidad ng student and kailan kaya pwedeng mag-take to. So, talagang nag-listen ako sa kanya. So, sabi niya, 2 months from now. So, May, June, July. So, hinanapan ako ni IPAS Processing ng July na schedule. So, gusto ko po talaga morning. So, July 11 yung nakita nila. So, yun yung parang, di ba May pa lang parang alam ko na yung schedule ng exam ko. So, that's 2 months before that. So, May. Parang nung nagka-exam na ako, parang gumaan na yung pakiramdam ko na, okay, ito na talaga. So, this is it. So, actually, nung, di ba po may anxiety management class?
Management, yeah.
Opo, may i-confess po ako kay Sir Mark.
Hala.
na, di po kasi, parang, yung pa-end na po ng session, di ba po, nag-share na. So, kasi yung iba, nag-share na sila, tas nag-iiyak na. So, parang hala, shucks, pag ako yung tatawagin na ano yung masishare ko. Parang somehow wala kasi akong, again, wala po akong parang very big na napagdaanan, na struggle or obstacle. And then somehow, yung parang sa anxiety ko, hindi naman ganun ka taas din. So, nung parang tatawagin na niya ako, nag-chat ako na parang magli-leave na po ako. Kasi nga, parang wala akong ma-share eh. Tapos somehow, sorry, pero parang hindi ako maka-relate ba or paano ko siya ma-share lang. Yun po, nag-leave po ako ng ask naman ako ng permission. Nag-leave po ako ng kasi nga wala akong ma-share. Tapos, actually yung anxiety ko, on the day of my exam na talaga, yun nga po, na-share ko na 130s po yung heartbeat ko. So, kasi hindi na talaga siya nag-stop up until natapos po ako.
Nako, ano to ni Sir Mark, mapapakinggan nito. But it's good, ma'am, to assess your anxiety. That's why we have the anxiety management program. No? For some talaga, no, they have really big battles during the preparation. But for some, medyo smooth ang transition nila or yung transaction nila during the NCLEX review. It's also good to, ano rin, no, to share your perspective in a way dun sa mga students natin na who don't feel so much of anxiety during those times. Probably it's because you are well prepared for this examination. Imagine,
I agree.
you are maximizing your time po, no? From morning up until evening, daily. Sunday lang po ang off day natin. But you're doing this for 10 months. So parang in a way, you are well structured po, no? Dun sa study plan ninyo. So probably during those times, prepared ka na talaga to take the exam. It's just a matter of time lang talaga. Minsan, yung ibang students, no, na-excite na to take their examination. But for some, they are not ready yet. But you are, ano rin po, no, you are representing those students who have created their structured study plan. That's why we have this coaching program din, no, to help us how to really structure the study plan para naman magandang atake natin on the day of the exam. Or dun sa ano, ma'am, no, ma'am Bench, na you go to church on Sundays, any relaxation techniques that you use or utilize during your course of review?
Yung may, di ba po, holistic talaga si IPAS kasi may wellness, ano pa siya, session. Tapos, yun, hindi ko lang siya ina-attend live, pero binabalikan ko po siya. Tapos, actually, yung relaxation ko po kasi is literal na sleep po talaga. So, for me, talagang na-refresh ako and nakaka-recover agad pag, for example po, di ba po, morning, afternoon, evening, hanggang 12 midnight yung review po. I always make sure, especially po no palapit na yung exam ko, I always make sure po na I have enough sleep po. Kasi I believe right sleep will parang lead you to parang right focus. So, pagdating ng exam, hindi ka po parang sleepy or groggy or something na you think na hindi ka makaka-give ng best mo. So, I think yun yung for me relaxation ko talaga. More on sleep po talaga. Enough sleep.
You manage to find a way, ma'am, no, to balance yung review and yung rest at the same time. Of course, you have other commitments din po, no? Since you are a married person po.
Opo.
It's important na meron tayong support system na nakakaintindi sa situation natin. Imagine you're waking up at siguro 7, no? Then you will start at 8 to 12. Then 1 to 5. 6 po. Oh, even earlier.
Opo.
Di ba?
6 or 5:13.
So imagine, ma'am, no? Nasaan po yung husband nyo doon, yung sa oras na yun?
Seldom lang po talaga at that time. Though, sabay kami ng breakfast. Di ba po, 8:30 ako mag-start. Kasi 8:30 yung office, niya, work niya sa office, start ng work. Mga bandang before 8, breakfast kami. Tapos, magluluto ako ng 11 kasi nga magla-lunch siya sa bahay din. So, 2 hours yan hanggang 1. Tapos, sa gabi naman, di ba po may free time ako na 5 to 7. So, i-prepare ko po din yung dinner namin. So, yan po. Mga siguro 5 hours per day. Mauuna po siya matulog sometimes kasi nga 12 midnight na tayo natatapos.
We are really thankful for having a support system during the course of your review. Alam ko mahirap naman kasi sometimes they really need attention dun sa mga times na na kailangan ka rin nila. But at the same time, they are really thinking about your situation na rin. Kasi medyo mahirap din, no? Ibabalance mo yung oras mo. You are parang focusing more of the time in your review compared sa personal life ninyo.
Yes.
So, magandang ma'am, magandang tips sa mga classmates natin who are married, lalo na kapag they're currently not working. This is the things that you can get from Ma'am Bench. Pwede niyo paglutuan, at the same time, yun na yung parang therapy ninyo eh. Di ba?
Serve po.
O parang yun na yung relaxation ninyo.
Yes,
Serve is to serve din yung husband po. No? And during those times po, ma'am, na while you are reviewing, how do you build your confidence naman? This is really important.
Aside sa concept mastery po, regarding sa NCLEX, siguro yung alam mong ginawa mo yung best mo, tas nakinig ka sa coach mo, nakinig ka sa mga lecturers mo, kung ano yung mga strategies na sinishare nila, na-apply mo. I think yun yung parang nagbigay sa akin ng confidence po. And of course, for me po kasi, every battle na nafe-face ko, I don't want to parang go to a battle na hindi ako prepared. And at the same time, hindi ko alam kung ano yung outcome. So, many times po, nag-a-ask po talaga ako ng parang answer kay Lord. Kung is this your will po ba or hindi, or ano po ba yung gusto niyong gawin ko. So, nung ano po, hindi naman siya 100% confident ka, pero alam mong andyan lang si God with you. You're not alone and you will never be alone. So, nung a day before my exam po, parang nag-ask po talaga ako ng word kay Lord sa Bible po. So, which is binigyan na naman ako agad. So, yun yung parang confidence ko na I can parang overcome this exam. I can parang conquer this fear, this big battle na pagdadaanan ko. So, yun po.
Thank you for sharing, ma'am. Makahulugan din yun no? Yung meron tayong prayers every now and then. I mean every day. In the beginning of your review, you will just have to pray, no? To God for the opportunity na binibigay sa atin to study NCLEX kasi this is for our future. Even after the review, we just have to pray for and thanking God na binigyan tayo ng, again, opportunity to learn para maging safe nurse tayo in the future. Kanina mo pa binabanggit, Ma'am Bench, no, na it's always before, but we wanted to know dearly kung ano yung what happened after you passed the NCLEX. The moment na na-receive mo yung result. Can you bring us to that moment?
Hindi ko makakalimutan to kasi parang na-prank po ako ng advisor ko po sa Health Carousel. So, actually, ano ko lang, i-backtrack ko lang yung on the day ng exam. Na yun nga, 130s po yung heartbeat ko hanggang nag-end siya. By the way, natapos po pala ako sa 85 questions. So,
Wow.
very thankful po talaga ako sa lahat ng lecturers, coaches na dumaan. Tsaka also my husband, my family, my in-laws po. They were really praying for me. So, I think yun yung parang nag-add up sa bakit nakapasa din ako. So, actually, yung last question ko po sa NCLEX, parang hindi ko po talaga alam yung answer. So, what I'm very sure is that I am not sure of my answer. Yun yung pinaka-sure ko po. So, ginugol ko talaga siya after. So, nung nalaman ko na wrong talaga yung answer ko, doon na ako parang na-anxious actually. So, hindi nga ako na-anxious the whole review time. Na-anxious naman ako right after my exam. So, yun, binalikan ko lang yung word ni Lloyd sa akin. So, parang inassure niya kasi ako na there's an inheritance set aside for me. So, yung inheritance na yun is the pass that I have been waiting for, pass results. So, yun nga, 3 days after ba yun? Thursday yun tas Friday, nag-weekend pa. So, very na-prolong po yung agony. So, Monday po, yun na, parang na-receive ko sa email ko na parang binayaran ni agency yung quick result. Laka, tatawag na to maya. So, pas nagsuot si Miss Kim. Sabi ni Miss Kim, Ma'am Benj, how are you? Kumusta? So, with heart na emoticon po yung sa face. So, parang good news. Parang may alam si Miss Kim sa result ko na po. So, sure enough, may alam siya. Pero hindi niya nga talaga ako sinabihan. Hinintay niya yung agency. So, after 30 minutes ata yun, tumawag na yung agency, si Miss Shah. Tapos, sabi niya, hi Benz, kumusta? Tapos tinanong niya ako kung anong nangyari sa day ng NCLEX ko. So, yun nga, parang prank niya ako. Tapos sabi niya, parang sabi niya, may email si iPass, babasahin ko ha. Tapos sabi niya, Benz, you have to take an exam again. Parang you have to take the exam again. So, tas again, di ba nga hindi po ako sure dun sa last question ko. So parang I accepted na baka nga fail yung result ko. Tapos yun nga, sabi ko, talaga po, need po ako mag-retake. Okay po. Tapos sabi niya, need ka mag-exam ulit. This time, English test naman. Sabi niya ganun. Sabi ko, wow, ang ganda na pagka-prank ka. So, yun, parang ang iyak ko po, yung parang pangit na pangit yung mukha ko na iyak ko. Yun yung result. So yun, thankful po ako kay Lord. Nakapasa
Wow,
naman
ma'am.
first time.
Grabe. Thank you for sharing kung ano man yung ano po yung nangyari during the time na na-receive mo po ang result. Grabe, parang nakakabanga, no? Kung ako yung nasa situation mo. With that, we'd like to present to you po your iPass certificate. This certificate is proudly presented to Benjaline P. Tibon for successfully passing the NCLEX RN examination. This serves as a proof that the successful candidate indicated in the certificate is a safe nurse based on the USA Standards of Nursing Practice, signed by Sir J. Padong and Sir Mark Zaspa. Congratulations, Ma'am Benj.
Thank you so much.
Ma'am Benj, do you have any message po to your Health Carousel family?
Thank you so much po, Health Carousel, especially po sa advisor ko na si Miss Sha. Siya po yung nagkukumusta sa akin every month. And walang sawa na nangumusta. And ako naman, nag-a-answer lang talaga always, nag-a-update sa kanya kung ano na yung mga ginagawa ko, ano na yung progress ko. So, thank you so much po, Misha, for dedicating your time sa akin po na parang ipasa ko po yung NCLEX. Yun po.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Benj. And how did the entire iPass family contributed to your success?
Again, si iPass po is holistic. Lahat na lang ng kung anong pwede niyang i-help sa'yo, ibibigay niya sa'yo from wellness session, anxiety management class, even yung live lectures, pwede mong i-replay. So, may mga question banks pa siya, practice questions na pwede mo balik-balikan hanggang ma-master mo siya. May coach pa. So, saan ka pa? Yun lang yung parang for me, all-in-one si iPass eh. So, very thankful po. Especially the lectures, amazing. Excellent po lahat. Parang yung difficult po na topic, ma-understand mo. Kasi alam mong pinut nila yung heart nila to really discuss everything in parang easier way.
Thank you, Ma'am Benj, for trusting iPass Online Review and Mentoring Academy in helping you achieving your dreams. Remember, you pass with...
iPass!
Thank you, Ma'am Benj. And we have Sir Jay with us tonight. Good evening po, Sir Jay.
Good evening, Sir Jay.
Good evening, good morning. So good morning. Saan ba si Ma'am Bench ngayon? Sa Pilipinas? Good evening?
Yes po.
No?
Yes po.
Okay, congratulations. Kailan ka ba nakapasa?
Nung
Bago
July
lang?
11 po yung exam ko, yung result ko July 15.
July 15. So it took a while. It took few
Opo,
days.
nag-weekend pa po kasi.
And yeah, the same as I guess if I can remember it right on my exam as well. I think it took time. And then I was doing the PBT. We are actually discouraging that. We were doing the PBT and then it says like, it's a bad pop-up. It's like, oh, this is something else. I need to move forward. But apparently, no, fortunately, I passed the exam. But anyway, congratulations, Ma'am Bench.
Thank you po, Sir Jay.
Thank you for really appreciating us and of course the trust na binigay niyo sa amin. Of course sa lahat, hindi lang sa akin but to the rest of the iPass team, the educators, the coaches, and the coordinators, all of us in iPass. Kasi kung wala yung trust na binigay niyo sa amin, we are useless actually. So that keeps us motivated in our work. Ganun talaga. So kung walang mga students na nagbibigay ng trust sa amin, like even a small appreciation, we are really nothing. So we are really nothing talaga. So and I really like it kasi we are one community. So what we have in our, kumbaga, kung anong nasa isip ko, kung anong nasa isip ni John and to the rest, even the students, of course, ultimately the students. Kumbaga, iisa lang siya. So that's why I really love, I'm so grateful to God. And syempre, going back sa'yo, congratulations and way to go. Alam ko, malayo ang mararating mo. Australia man or US, I know it's retrogression. Alam ko may retrogression. So siguro there's a lot of people or nurses that are thinking that I'm not gonna take the examination. So, I'm gonna pause. No, don't pause. As long as you're still having those dreams and then don't pause. Just continue to go on with your review. continue to go on with that dream. I'm not saying that you need to be in a hurry. I know it's a wait, it's a long process, but you're still gonna wait anyway. So why would you stop? So, umpisahan mo na lang. And it's the same thing eh. Maghihintay at maghihintay ka lang din. And it's the same. I'm talking about the retrogression kasi naapektuhan din ako dati niyan. I know it will affect you emotionally because your dream is, kumbaga, sometimes kasi we are in a hurry with our aspirations in life. But no, just be patient. Lahat ng journey dapat may element of patience talaga. So just like, even if retrogression, you just have to be patient and then you'll be okay. And yun nga sabi ko, if you need to process your papers, you don't need to be in a hurry, just process it. And then by the time na maging okay na, your eligibility will come by and then I guess you will take the exam. Okay, don't procrastinate because procrastination is the master of thief. It will really kill your dreams. So whatever it is, there's a retrogression or there's none. So procrastination is really killing or will really steal your dreams, from becoming USRN. So, what does it mean? So you have to take your exam. You have to take that journey. Okay. And then I know the nurses, I know we are live are we live on Facebook? I guess we're live on Facebook. Yeah. So I know you're still contemplating if you are taking the exam. If you're listening right now and then you're still thinking na magte-take ka ba ng NCLEX or whatnot, please take your NCLEX if you are capable. I know there's a lot of money involved, there's a lot of effort, there's a lot of time, there's a lot of sacrifices. But what is like 6 months or let's say 1 year sacrifice for a long-term na success, di ba? So yeah, I know, Ma'am Bench, ang feeling yan, siyempre bago pa, no? Like even me, how many years na ako nakapasa ng NCLEX, I still feel the joy of passing the exam. How much more for Ma'am Bench, di ba? And if Ma'am Bench, me, John, and the rest of us who pass the exam, so why not you? If you're able to make it, and then might as well you can also make it for sure. There's no difference with that. So once again, congratulations, and I guess everything is useless without God. No, so si God talaga ang may hawak sa atin lahat. So i-surrender lang natin lahat. Mapa good times or mapa bad times, i-surrender natin lahat sa Kanya. So whatever journey that we have. Okay, so I'm so grateful again. So that really starts my day, especially on a big topic like this. Thank you. Congratulations, Ma'am Bench. And see you in the US. US ba? Australia or Canada?
US po. See you po.
US. Okay, thank you, Ma'am Bench. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you, Sir Jay, for the words.
I pass processing me.